says we are live. So, hello, my darlings, and welcome to this very special last ever edition of the Toosday stream. I have with me the wonderful, the delightful Sako Tumi. Darling, do you want to introduce yourself for anyone who doesn't know you?
Sure. Howdy, howlers. I'm Sako Tumi, also known as Cass Voight. I write horror, and I'm a witch, and I'm a graphic designer, and sometimes I combine those three things. So if you are looking to market yourself as an author, please drop by my channel. I would love to see you.
It is lovely to have you as always. I probably should introduce myself because I think there are some new people doing a lurky lurk. So, hello, folks. My name is Sage Gordon Davis. I am also known as Moon Bunny Creative. I'm a poet, a writer, a doodler, and a dabbler. I do things with words and sometimes things not with words, but mostly I do things with words. You are already on my channel if you're watching this. Did you know that? That's pretty much all I had to say there. So I am a little bit, what's the word? Loopy at the moment because I've had a migraine since my stream this morning. So I took some painkillers a little while ago, and now migraine is not so much a thing anymore, but brain is doing things. The question is it doing the things it's supposed to do?
Yay, look at all the people in the comments. Yay!
So, hello, Devon, hashtag divine Devon, hashtag terrific tugwaddle. Devon is the eternal hive mind from the Denimverse. It is lovely to see you. And excuse you, stream. Cliftinifer is here as well. Hello, Cliftinifer. And MB.
Long time no see. So good to see you again.
One of my favorite people in the whole world. MB has been like my rock through my whole YouTube journey. MB was one of my very first subscribers, and she has been here through the whole thing, and she is just fantastic. So MB, I love you. I'm so happy that you're here. And Shell is here. Hello, Shell. And Jenni. Jenni is also awesome. Subscribe to Jenni if you're not already.
Yeah, they're making videos and stuff now.
Also, did you mention that you have a new channel?
I have not yet mentioned it. I do have a new channel just for my witchy stuff. It is The Witch of Tilwith Teg. That is where I will be having my coffee hours every morning, except for Saturdays, for sure.
Mm-hmm.
Possibly Tuesdays as well, depending on when I get up in the morning. But I totally segregated the witchy stuff and the writer stuff, arty stuff. So it's a new website, new mailing list, new Patreon. So all of that.
New everything.
Yep, I'm doing the thing. I'm having a massive launch this coming weekend. It's a 3-day launch where I will be releasing a workshop, a 3-day workshop on working with spirits.
Mm-hmm.
So it is only available for those 3 days, though. So subscribe or sign up for my mailing list or whatever, so that you will know where it's happening and when.
Awesome. And Cliftinifer is saying hello to people, and Jackie is here. Hello, Jackie. It's lovely to see you. And Cliftinifer is saying hello to people. Yes.
Eddie Lane.
Eddie is here. Hello, Eddie. Eddie hopped in just as I was ending the stream this morning, so I'm very happy to see you on this one, Eddie. Yes, a Ugrain. Yes, indeed. No, it's all mine. It's all mine, Cliftina, you can't have any. Yeah, definitely. Woo!
What happened?
And Tiara is here as well. Hello, Tiara. It's lovely to see you.
Yeah, yay.
And Spence is here. Spence, my darling, how are you feeling?
We started the House Witch action this morning, so watch on the replay there, Spence.
Aha, okay, I will do that. Also, didn't say it earlier, but I love Sarko's shirt. What's on your shirt? Oh, yes. I love that.
Meow.
And the Shadows Lair is here. Hello to you. And Diane Dobson-Barton, hello.
Hello.
Good time zones, everybody. Yes, as Cliftina says, joyous time zones. That is my new greeting to people because
God only knows what time of day it is wherever they are, right? So
exactly. I mean, it's just gone 6 p.m. for me. It's 11 a.m. for you.
Time zones indeed.
It is something ridiculous for Tiara. So, yes. Hello, Debbie. It is lovely to see you. And Eddie has a book out on submission, trying not to stalk the agent right now on Twitter. So appreciate these streams.
Right on, Eddie.
Yes.
Right on.
Yes. I have faith in you. You can do it.
You can do it.
I keep missing the 10 p.m. Eastern streams because I cannot be awake that late, apparently. Mentally, I'm feeling much better, but physically, I'm still napping and sleeping a lot. Take care of yourself. It's fine. The 10 p.m. streams are late. So I totally understand if people can't make them. Eventually, I will have a new schedule where I will have better control over my days and things, but that's going to take a while.
9:40.
Yeah. India has a half-hour time zone.
Oh, interesting.
Yeah. Or I should say has a time zone on the half hour. I can't remember. I know I learned what the reasoning was, but I cannot for the life of me remember. So, oops. Yes, fingers crossed. About halfway through. Cool. MB, I'm sorry to hear that. I will send you good internet woo-woos for your
internet woo-woos.
Yes. That I feel like we need to make. Can I commission you to make that a jingle for my mental health streams?
I can always make your 5 a.m. streams, but for short periods of time.
I meant the good internet woo-woos.
Oh.
Yes, India has a half-hour thingy. Yes.
Yeah,
like I said,
had no idea. That's
I
really
remember learning about it. I remember being told there was a reason for it. No idea what it was.
I know what it is, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Hi, Christine.
Christine, hello. It is lovely to see you. Woo-woos and
Ows!
Okay. See, I don't do those, but I definitely do the woo-woos. So, yes, my 5 a.m. is currently MB's 4 a.m. So they are currently missing most of my streams.
Yeah.
Time zones, y'all. We're talking about the difference in the time zones. So for most of us, it is 10 past the hour. In India, it is 22 the hour. So there's a half-hour difference. That's what we're talking about. Okay, folks, let me know in the chat what you're going to be working on today. It does not have to be writing related. You can be doing art. You can be doing self-care. Have you eaten? I'm watching. Have you hydrated? I'm watching. So yes, you can literally be doing anything, but we are going to hashtag do the things, which at some point I still need to make merch for, but my computer is being butt, so that is not happening currently. I was just before the stream working on the title sequence for VTM Mysteries.
Yes.
And DaVinci Resolve completely bricked my computer. So I was like, maybe not. Let's not say we did. So that will have to happen at some point. But not today.
Oh, look at all this cool stuff happening down. Jeez.
Yeah. Before I get into what's happening in the chat, Sako, what are you going to work on?
I am working on days 2 and 3 of my workshop videos. So I need to create the presentations for them and then actually record them.
Awesome. Diane is still doing the morning routine. Fair enough.
Fair enough.
Jenni is working on Flash Fiction Story for Orla's anthology.
Yeah, I signed up for it, but I haven't done anything for it yet.
I have not even started brainstorming it yet. So
I've tried brainstorming and it's just not happening. So I need to come up with another. I have to come up with another concept because my initial concept is just not working out.
Yeah. Well, I mean, with my poem for the last one, that was actually attempt 3. I had 2 other ideas first that the first one, I loved the idea. So initially I was going to do a story about an amateur dramatic society, and it's 5 minutes to curtain, or so this poor stage manager is going around trying to get everyone on stage to be ready to go, but the main characters are married to each other and they're in a domestic at the moment.
Oh.
And it was a really fun idea, but it was going to take a lot longer than I had time to devote to it. Also because I wanted to do it as a full cast production, not just RP reading it, but him doing the 2 male characters, me doing one of the female characters, you doing one of the characters,
Right, I follow.
It was going to be a thing, and there was just no way that was going to happen. Then I switched to another idea, and as I was writing it, I was like, this does not feel right, and I sent it to RP for feedback, and he was like, I don't know what the scene is trying to do. And I was like, okay, so not doing that then. Anyway, yes. So, Flash Fiction Story for Orla's anthology. Yes, we love that. If you have not already signed up to take part in Orla's anthology, please do so. Spence
her
and
down
or,
on Instagram.
yes.
She's got a thing on Instagram for it.
Also, Spence and or Devon, if either of you are still here, if you wouldn't mind popping the link for Orla's anthology announcement video and for Sarko's new channel into the chat, please. That would be greatly appreciated. Eddie is doing an outline for a new book.
Ooh, fun!
We love new outlines.
We love new outlines.
Spence is doing laundry, journaling, breakfasting, and sketchbooking. Sounds like you've got a full plate there, Spence.
About them juggling.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Working on work for my new job. I've eaten way too many snacks. Have you eaten? I have eaten. I had a pizza.
I would like a pizza.
You should work on that.
I should.
You should. Campfire Blaze world building.
Yes.
Cool. And hydrating. Yes. Hydrate or dihydrate.
Wolf Moon script. Cool,
Mm-hmm.
cool.
Eats and waters are important. I'm probably going to clean all day, so I'm taking this time to do some art with Bailey. Give us something to clean up when we're finished. I love that.
You know what?
Writing Violet is here. Hello, my darling. It is lovely to see you. Just finished doing YouTube stuff. Now I'm going to get some reading in. That is awesome.
That's awesome.
Shell is getting her 200 words done in January short story. That is awesome.
Are you doing a short story per month or something? Like, that's really cool. I might try something like that.
Yes, Shell, please give us details. Also, if you don't know what Shell is talking about with the 200 words, the Bestseller Experiment podcast last year did a challenge called the BXP 2020 Challenge. It has now been renamed to that 200 words a day challenge. Does what it says on the tin. There's a word bank on the website where you sign up and then every day you record how many words you've written.
Interesting.
And the goal is literally 200 words. That's 15 minutes. It's equivalent to 2 emails or 6 text messages. It's not really a huge amount. And it's like a writing fitness challenge.
Cool.
It's like getting up every morning and just doing 5 push-ups.
Right.
So
that's cool. I can subscribe to that. That sounds cool.
It is a cool thing. And so last year I made the unofficial word count tracking spreadsheet for it. And in the last week of last year, a couple of the people who were using my tracker for last year were like, so about that word count tracker. So I've done this year's as well. So I am seriously considering making a copy of that and making it available as a download on my website. If you would be interested in that, let me know in the chat if that sounds like your kind of thing. Because I've done all the work. I haven't put any fancy graphs or anything in, but it does calculate your words per minute. And yeah, it's all based on the 200 words a day, but that's, yes. Tiara will be doing stuff that they should have done earlier today. Fair enough. I'm also going to be doing stuff that I should have done earlier today. And Spence is looking up that House Witch book on Amazon to buy soon and read along with Sarko. Cool. Awesome. Oh my goodness. StreamYard, could you not? If anyone is playing Sage Stream Bingo, that was a slot for you there. Yeah. What's this Orla's anthology action? And Jenni has answered, All Her Heart is doing a flash fiction video anthology. This is the second one. The first one was so fun. She has all the information on her Instagram. Yes, she does. There we go.
Cool.
Spence, I love you.
Thank you, thank you, thank you.
Oh man, Spence, you are the best. And Jenni's channel, yes.
Yeah.
There you go.
New channel, reading the House Witch. That's the thing I'm doing.
Hydrate or dihydrate, yes. And Raven is here. Hello, Raven. It is lovely to see. Raven was in the stream this morning with some very funny things to say, as always.
Oh, as always. He's a funny bastard.
Awesome. Yes, one short story a month. I want to practice completing stories. I'm good at beginnings, terrible at finishing.
I definitely know those feels. So that is one of the reasons why I kind of want to do it too.
Mm-hmm.
If I can get it started, then I'm good. I can usually like sum it up pretty. It's basically a scene, right? So
I'm going to send you a link to a monthly short story competition.
Great.
That I haven't been doing it. I didn't do it basically at all last year. But I've started doing it again this year. It's now too late to enter the competition, but you can still work on the prompt. And yes.
I should do an affiliate link for the books I'm reading.
You absolutely should.
That's a really good idea. I wonder how I can set that up.
There is a place to apply somewhere on the Amazon website.
Cool.
Yes.
Because if I can get some kind of like some kind of affiliate action on selling these books, then that'd be great.
Yeah, definitely. Yes. And Rem is here as well. Hello, Rem, my darling. I have not seen you in a hot minute. It is lovely to see you. Come on in. The water's fine.
To the pain.
And there is a link to Orla's Instagram post about the anthology as well. Folks, we are going to get into our first sprint. 20 minutes as always. And when we get back, I will pull the tarot card for the day. So, Sako, do you want to count us in?
3, 2, 1. Do it. Maybe. There we go.
All right, folks. Sprint. Let me know. I'm echoing.
Your audio is getting swallowed by something.
Weird. Do you have the video up?
I have the video up, but I haven't muted.
Weird. Okay, well, we'll just have to see if it continues. I don't understand why it would be doing that.
Gremlins, indeed.
I've also thought that it is muted on my side as well. So, folks, let me know how you did in that sprint.
I set up my affiliate thing for Amazon.
Awesome. I need to look into that as well. I also need to make the stream do the proper things. So, in the last 2 minutes of the sprint, I drew our card for the stream.
Ooh.
The 10 of holy water, also known as the 10 of cups.
Awesome.
Here we see 10 holy water vessels above a spider web. The web was often used in vampire films to suggest that the vampire is like a spider, a predator who lures his victims into his web through trickery. But it can also represent something that connects people, like the internet, a social group, or a place of work or study. So, considering that what we are doing currently is a co-working stream, not a bad card, I think.
Not a bad card.
But as always, it is open to your interpretation. That's just how I'm choosing to read it. We can get rid of the sprint banner because we don't need it anymore. Right, where were we? So Spence has put in the chat a link to the thing about the Amazon affiliate program. So that is awesome. Cliff Tenifer and Raven continued their conversation. Haley has become the gal with all the links, so we now have 2 tugwaddles. Shell has had to leave us to go and do day job stuff, so thank you for joining us, Shell. I know you are long gone by this point, but hand hearts to you and Happy New Year. I put the link for the Australian Writers Centre's Furious Fiction competition into the chat. The January competition is already over, but if you sign up, they will email you when the February competition goes live.
Cool.
It's a really fun little thing. Maximum 500 words. You've got 55 hours to write it. They give you some criteria. And it's always, the email always goes out on the first Friday of the month. Obviously, it is set in Sydney time, so that might actually be the first Thursday of the month for some of you.
Ahoy.
But it is a fun little exercise, and usually I try to do the story even if I don't actually enter the competition. It's just a fun thing. I am planning on putting my stories up at the end of every month after the winner is announced. I'll put them up on my Patreon page. So
cool.
That is a thing. Spence says, PSA, when you make your own clothes, be sure to remove all the pins as you go. Yes.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah. Been there. Done that.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Goes for cosplayers as well.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Raven says, I know about Furious Fiction. My Australian archaeological crush brought it to my attention back in the summer. Haven't participated yet. do it. It's fun. It's
500 words in a month, like
it's 500 words. It's really, there's no pressure. It costs nothing to enter. I will say the competition is really stiff though.
that's fine. It's like all for fun anyway, right? So
Exactly. Well, that's why I said, like, write the story anyway, even if you decide not to
submit.
Yeah. Spence just discovered that she encased one of the pins in the hem of the work skirt and need to rip the hem out and redo it. I'm sorry.
I don't know, first line.
Nope. Raven, if you want to give us some details on that.
Hi, Kent. Speaking
Hello,
of short story, awesome time.
Yes. If one of my delightful mods wants to stick a link for Kent's announcement video for the short story contest of Doom, I'm not doing the entire title.
Is there another happening, or?
Mm-hmm.
Oh shit!
Mm-hmm.
I missed the announcement video for that.
So I'm not going to try and do the full title, but if one of my lovely mods would like to stick the link to that video in the chat, I would greatly appreciate it.
I would too.
Yes, greetings.
Vellum.
Diane is learning to use Vellum. Vellum is awesome. I love Vellum. Honestly, some of the best money I ever spent.
Puts a lot of book formatters like myself out of work, but you know,
I mean,
it's really great for self-publishers. It's really great for self-publishers.
I was doing book formatting manually with Affinity Publisher, so using Vellum is much easier, specifically for the ebook function. Because otherwise you have to use something like Sigil, which is a pain. Because I don't
InDesign, but there are things I have to do to my InDesign file to make it e-friendly.
That's the thing. The print file formatting is actually relatively easy.
The print file is I do print first and then I'll tinker with it to make it e-friendly.
Ebook, but for ebook formatting, Vellum is great. It really is. So yes, Gremlins. I'm still hearing the echo every now and then. I don't know why.
Oh, that might be me. Hold on. Let me do the thing.
Oh, maybe.
That might
be it. Yes, potentially.
Sorry about that.
No worries. I'm glad that we've sorted it, because I was about to say in the next sprint I'm going to go and play with my microphone settings.
No. It was totally my... Yeah. Sorry.
178 words for Rem, and they are also cooking. That's excellent. Let us know what you're cooking, because food.
Also Haruka, yes. Can I see that again? The user picture for Remedy? Yeah, Haruka. Yeah. Okay. That's all I needed.
Spence says laundry, breakfast, and journal started. Awesome.
Nice.
Shadow's Lair lost 3 words in the edits. Cool.
That is... Isn't that the ultimate, like, compliment, though? Is, like, you edit through and you only removed 3 words? Like...
Yeah.
Like, that feels really good, doesn't it?
Definitely. Raven only managed 72 words. Raven, there is no such thing as only. That's 72 words you didn't have at the start of the sprint. But was reading back up to where I left off in my book, sort of getting a running start. I do that all the time.
Cool.
When I'm working on my fan fiction, I will generally go back to the previous chapter and reread the previous chapter But my chapters are also like super short. I think the longest one was 1,200 words. So, StreamYard, can you not?
I know, right?
Jace was just arriving, finishing up, and then working on VTM. Awesome. It is lovely to see you, Jace, my darling. If you do not know, Jace is going to be playing The Sims 4 immediately following this stream. He is doing the Perfect Pancakes series. It's a lot of fun, so I'm sure one of my darling mods will stick a link in the chat. And
Hi,
Doll
Doll.
is here. Hello, Doll, my darling. It is lovely to see you. Doll is uploading a video. Excellent.
Awesome.
Jenni switched to working on brainstorming a short story contest of Doom.
Is
Excellent.
that the 5,000 words tops sort of situation still yet?
I will be honest, I don't remember the details because I watched the video when I was in my 5 hours sleep in the last 48 hours thing. So
I'll have to go through my subscriptions and see what's up.
Yes. One of Jenni's goals this year is to do at least 6 short story contests. That is awesome. That is
I think that's a really great goal. If nothing else, the Furious Fiction thing, the Orla's thing, there are lots of prompts, so I feel like it's a feasible goal.
Definitely. Cliff Tinifer doing her duty as the official greeter of the channel. Thank you, Cliff Tinifer. I love you very much. And I agree that is the right thing to be doing, Jenni. Yes, exciting goal and looking forward to the video. It's my procrastination moment from doing my own book. Sometimes you need to procrastinate.
Mm-hmm. My husband calls it procrastinating.
Mm-hmm.
When you're doing other work in order to avoid the big work.
I mean, I'm procrastinating right now. So
yeah.
But let's be honest, when am I not procrastinating?
I think we're all there.
Because my to-do list is ridiculous.
I try to have 3 goals a day. So I at least get those things done. And then whatever I do on top of that is just like icing on the cake.
Yeah, I need to get back into my Kanban board and schedule thing, which at some point, maybe, ...
Oh.
Bailey did not want to art, so we ended up reading, and she is now in the bath, making a snack when she's finished, and then cleaning things. That is awesome. We love that your child is a reader. Awesome.
I noticed it's getting better and better with bigger files as well.
Yeah. Yeah, my video on Sunday uploaded in like a third of the time that I thought it was going to take.
Yeah.
So they've obviously done something. Emmy has plenty of procrastination tactics too. Subbed to your channel. Happy to see you posting now. Yes, we are very happy to see Jenni posting.
It isn't procrastination if it's for the contest. Exactly.
There you go.
I have to look up the thing now.
Kent coming in with the big brain answers there.
Yeah.
The sprint is over. Yes, it is. New contest. And there we go. Spence.
Oh, it says I unsubscribed from Sean. I never unsubscribed.
YouTube unsubscribed me from Amber like 5 times.
Subscribe. What the fuck?
Raven says the first line is a short story publication that gives single sentence prompts that must act as the first line of the submissions. They provide 1 line per season, basically, and the deadlines are commensurate with the seasonal time frame. That's pretty awesome. Devin says there's also the last line, and the website is easythefirstline.com. Cool, I will check it out. Speaking of first lines, time for me to do a pluggity plug. If you don't know, I am the host of a podcast called Ink and Sage. It is a tiny podcast for writers. And on that podcast, I read and react to story openings. So that is first lines, first paragraphs, and first pages. If you have a story opening that you would like me to read and react to, you can email it to inkandsage.podcast@gmail.com. That podcast goes live every second Wednesday here on my YouTube channel and also via Anchor FM to all of the podcast platforms. So, if you want my opinion as a freelance editor, do the thing. The only things that I don't accept for the podcast are fan fiction, purely because of potential legal issues, and like erotica.
Yeah, for like YouTube things.
Because not just for YouTube. I had that rule before I started posting the podcast on YouTube, but more because if I had to read it, I would turn this color. So I prefer not to. So yes, that's a thing, and we're going to get back to the chat right now.
Diane, right on.
Back in the day when my only option was Word to format. Yep, I get that.
So Vellum must be like eons different. Just like remember, it's not a word processor; it's a formatter.
It is, yeah. Also, we are at the top of the hour, so it is time for your internet parent reminder to stretch and hydrate. Back up your work. And Hulk smash the like button if you haven't already, because it helps my channel and it tells YouTube that other people might be interested in it as well. There we go. Tiara was reading a novella to review it on Amazon and Goodreads before it gets published on the 19th. It is much better than I anticipated. I was hooked and reluctantly came back to the stream. I mean, that's got to be some pretty good writing if you're reluctant to come back to this. I mean,
that's always a I don't know, like I've been disappointed by so much reading lately, like within the past year or so, that like being excited by writing is like hard to come by. So when it comes by, I'm just like
Devin has posted the links in the chat for the first line and the last line, so be sure you check that out. Also, folks, I have updated the description of this video to include Sako's channel links, both for Sako to me and for the Witch of Tilworth tag. So please do check them out if you have not already. Also, I neglected to mention this at the start of the stream. This stream is part of the Creative Kickstart Camp run by Jenni from The Right Mama. So Jenni's channel and the playlist for the Creative Kickstart Camp are also linked in the description box down below, along with all of my things. So if you want to get hold of me, all of my socials and my website and my email address and all of those things are in the description box down below. Christine got some scenes, and first creature entered into campfire and lots of weird pictures. Time for lentil soup lunch. Awesome. Rem is cooking steak and eggs. Delicious.
Now I'm hungry.
I'm starting to get pretty munchy myself. I need to go make dinner in a minute. Give us all the meal ideas.
Oh no. Oh, 7K this time. Oh.
Yeah. 200 words per chapter. How many chapters do you average?
It depends on the length of the story. Be it a novel, be it novella, be it a short story, be it flash fiction. It totally depends on...
That's the thing. A chapter is as long as the chapter needs to be. Scene is as long as the scene needs to be. And the story is as long as the story needs to be. So also, I think what I actually said was 1,200 words per chapter. Was the upper end. Some of my fanfics, the chapters are really short, like 400 words, because essentially I'm posting scenes as chapters.
Yeah, I know what you mean.
Yes, so 7K this time, 7,000 words or less.
Cool.
Yes.
That's a huge relief on my part.
7K sounds fun and feasible, definitely. Procrastinating, yes.
Procrastinating.
Chase. Yes. That is something very different. Even I'm on the same boat, but at least we are all getting some work done, if not the main one. Yes. How dare you? I said good day, sir.
I said good day.
I lose an average of 3 people a month. I'm also losing about 3 people a month.
I'm losing like 2 people a month. Yeah, I don't know if they're unsubscribing from me or if YouTube is going and unsubbing people for them.
I don't know, because I've noticed a couple of people have subbed to me and then like a month later subbed to me again. So I think YouTube is doing their weird culling thing again.
I had to go through and like cull my thing because it wasn't culling accounts that haven't been active for 8 years.
Mm-hmm.
So,
but the people that you speak to every day, yeah. I've been unsubbed multiple times from multiple accounts. Yeah, it's weird. Yeah. Amber and I have been unsubbed from each other like 5 times. YouTube apparently just does not approve of our relationship. To which I say, screw you, YouTube. Be gay, do crime. MB says, I need to figure out the goals, Kanban, etc. I have done some planning, but nothing concrete, and I have thoughts on this.
Cool.
And thoughts on having a new full-time job. So much going on. Yes.
Yay,
so I have.
Yes, I understand those feels very well.
Definitely. I have procrastinated on setting goals for Q1 and Q2 of 2021 because I am still waiting for that thing that we spoke about off stream to happen. There have been some technical difficulties behind the scenes, and I don't want to commit to anything until I know for certain whether that is happening or not. So, yes, that's kind of why I have not done my agenda and Kanban board yet, but I will eventually. Shadows Lair says, in fact, I think I resubbed to here this morning again. I think you did. I seem to remember getting an email about that. Got a lot planned for this year for REM. Yes.
Yeah, me
MB.
too. I got this like 5-year planner that I haven't like done anything with yet because I did everything electronically first, and then I put it all in my bullet journal, and now I feel like I need to like do my whole 5-year thing in here. That has both the Witch of Tilwith stuff in it and my writer schedule and my release schedule for my art stuff and all of that.
Right.
Juggling a lot.
Always juggling. That's what we do.
Yeah.
Yes, and it tells YouTube that you like this kind of content. Yes. So if you like my stream, you are more likely to find other streams like it. Raven being funny as always.
Aww.
To add to the hungry, I'm on day 2 of making my own bone broth. Ooh. A friend of mine dropped off about 10 pounds of beef bones. The bone marrow just dissolved into the broth. Oh, Spence, that is not fair.
Hi, Angelry.
Hello, Angelry. It is lovely to see you. I was one of them, but that was because I had to transfer the subscriptions from one account to another. Totally fair.
Yes.
Not me. But I have many friends who are. I'm not a planner. Kanban is about as far as I go with planning. Any suggestions from anyone for what I should draw in my sketchbook today?
Let's see. Dogs.
There we go. Kent says, May, my debut novel drops short story collection in the next couple of weeks. That is awesome. Congratulations, Kent. I am super proud of you.
Awesome, Kent. Jeez.
Rem is going for flying whales, which, I mean, I can get behind that.
Also, more of Sarah Cannon. Yeah, sure. Publish and Thrive.
Yes. I will be honest, I read it as loot as well. And then I was like, yes.
Lot.
Apparently, yeah. Don't know about the third rate bit, but yes, stand-up comedian. I do want the loot this year, trying for prestige points in League. Angelry is suggesting a nearby chair and your pet or dream pet. That sounds cool. Looking forward to finally getting to take her courses. That's awesome. Angelry is working on art practice today. Awesome. Haven't drawn a chair in a while. It's one of my go-to drawing practice benchmarkers. That's cool. The moon.
Question mark?
For things to draw.
Oh, right on.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Straws and Doggos.
doggos.
Or Hern the Hunter. I mean,
Like just a few months ago, I started working with Carnoon. So like Hearn the Hunter and Carnoon are basically the same guy. It just depends on what pantheon you're.
yeah, for sure.
Stop sharpening your claws on the carpet. Stop it. Stop
Is
it.
that Void Kitty?
It's Boyd Kitty. Yes.
I figured it was because I can see Pabu in the background.
Yeah, she's been good.
A dog chair hybrid like in Beauty and the Beast. I mean, I was inspired to imagine my dream pet the other day. It's an owl house cat equivalent of a griffin, thanks to a picture of an owl sitting on a floor crisscross applesauce. Okay. And folks, we are finally caught up in the chat after half an hour. I am not complaining. This is the Tuesday Sprints and Chats stream. Apparently, we're just heavy on the chats today. That is totally fine. If you would like to do more sprinting, tomorrow morning, 5 a.m. my time, which is tonight, 10 p.m. Eastern, I will be hosting the productivity stream, the writer's wake up call. And then we are much more, I don't want to say militant, but militant about doing the sprint thing.
More strict.
Yeah. So that's a thing.
I'm usually pretty militant about my scheduling too. Like we work for 20 minutes, we chat for 10 minutes. We work for 20 minutes, we chat for 10 minutes.
Yeah. I usually like to get 4 sprints in during my productivity streams.
Me too.
Sometimes I go 5. It depends on how talkative people are in the chat and also how talkative I'm feeling, because sometimes the radio DJ personality is just like, nah, man, you're on your own. Spence says I ought to do a proper moon painting. Sun and moon are my themes for January. That is awesome.
Cool.
Tiara is calling it a day. It is 11:15. Thank you for hosting. You are welcome.
Get some rest.
Really fun. So thank you very much, Tiara, for joining us. And we'll see you again soon.
Brings me joy.
Yeah. Tiara will be there. It is a convenient time for her. That is awesome. Devin has a list of live streams that are happening today. So he does this every day. If you want to always be able to find them, be sure that you that you subscribe to Devin. That you devscribe. Okay. So my focus has been visual art.
Masters in art.
That is awesome. That is the one that I'm looking for.
Woo.
And we are going to go for another 20 minutes. Sako, do you want to count us in?
I guess so. 3, 2, 1, sprint.
right, folks, that's the end of that sprint. Let me know how you did.
I'm going to try not to eat into the mic. That's probably not great. Sounds like my husband is awake. So I did some dishes and I made myself some lunch.
Excellent. I was reading, trying to get through my backlog of fics that I need to read. The fic I was reading turned out to be spicier than I thought it was going to be, so I am not reading that on stream, because I would prefer not to be a lobster on YouTube. And so I decided to switch over and do some channel admin, which basically involves going through my calendar and making sure that my calendar lines up with what I have said my new streaming schedule is going to be. So that's a thing. Devon's stream playlist is very helpful. Yes, it is. MB drew a pic once at work for an advert idea, and colleague friend is still laughing about it 5 years later. So I'm not a visual artist. Said friend is a wonderful artist, so he can laugh. Yeah. Hello, Jennifer. It is lovely to see you. I believe you're new to my channel, so welcome. Come on in. The water is fine. How much time is left for this live stream? About 20 minutes. So we will do one more sprint, even though it is going to run us over into Jace's stream. I'm sorry, Jace, my darling, but we will be in your stream as soon as we can. Yes, it usually goes to the top of the hour, but we will go a couple of minutes past that. Mr. Spence and I discovered an exploit in Resident Evil 5, and now my little grindy hoarder heart is just bursting with joy. That is awesome. I think Sako wants you to share the deets. Elaborate. This is Sage interpreting Sako's mimes. So, MB says, my husband is making dinner for the kids right now, and I hear my 2-year-old screaming nummy at the top of his lungs. What's dinner? Plain spaghetti noodles, possibly with butter. I mean, honestly, I might do the same. So he's legit gleeful over those noodles. That's awesome. Mine like butter and pepper on their noodles. Yeah. Honestly, buttered noodles are awesome. My son is 21, and I'm pretty sure he'd eat buttered noodles for dinner every night if I let him. Fortunately, he can't be smegged to cook for himself most of the time and is willing to eat whatever I make as long as I'm the one making it. Fair enough. Yes, can't be smegged. That is a red dwarf. Shadow was cooking lunch this sprint. That's awesome. Raven stole from the BBC sci-fi comedy Red Dwarf. Yes. Credit where credit is due. I haven't watched Red Dwarf in eons. I need to watch Red Dwarf again. It is so fun. Oh, StreamYard, could you not? Jace got another half page of notes done. StreamYard is open. Sims is set up. Plus the link to be in is in the VTM Mysteries general chat. Jenni will be there at the very least. Charlie, Cat, Meadow, potentially. I might hop in for a little bit. Potentially, we will see.
I might, if Charlie, Cat, and Meadow make it, then I might dip out. Because that's a lot of people.
That is a lot of people. We don't want to overwhelm the stream. Yeah. And Marco is here. Hello, Marco. Came home from work and I'm chilling with some cute animal videos. That is awesome. Learning to use WordPress for work. I hate it. Also grateful to be required to finally learn it because I should. WordPress has its moments.
And it's going the way of the dodo here pretty soon. So, like,
I literally
funny that they're finally making you learn it now that it's on the way out.
Yeah, in September, I literally moved from WordPress to Wix with the help of Sako and Orla and Eva, who helped me set up moonbunnycreative.com, which is a Wix site. And I have to be honest, it is so much easier than WordPress. WordPress can be a slog. Rem is asking if I want to share the spicy fic.
No.
Not on the stream, but you have me on Discord, so we can talk about it. Raven is crediting the sprint with the entire 651 words I wrote because I didn't separate where I was already working while we chatted and where the sprint actually started. Fair enough.
No worries.
That's cool. Rem got 610. That's awesome. Spence did more laundry and drawing whales in clouds. I love that. For some reason, I read that as drawing whales in church, and I now have a very weird picture in my head. Yes, my phrasing was bad. At least Jenni will be there for me if no one else shows up.
No. I understood what you meant.
I understood too. Yeah.
We get it.
For art practice, I drew my dog, a desk chair, and some kind of baking tin warrior. Okay, cool. Whales in clouds sounds delightful. Yes. My question is there a potted geranium next to it? And if Raven did not get that reference, I'm going to be very disappointed. Not happy with the way this climax is going, but I'm pressing on to get this book actually to the damn finish line finally so I can start editing it into something more polished. Yes, finish the damn draft and then you can figure it out. Awesome. I'm not sure what that was. I will in Discord.
Messaging you about spicy fic.
Oh, right. Right. Fair enough. Ken says, I don't really have time for video games anymore. It sucks. I write, edit, do college work, play with the kids, try and keep my puppies from chewing the house to kindling. Oh, yeah, work. Yes, also, if you did not know, Kent has 2 adorable hellhounds now, and it is worth subscribing to his channel just for the hellhounds. Just saying. Is there a time you do the live sprints per day or week? I have a new schedule from next Monday. Well, technically, the current schedule ends on Saturday. So for this week, I am doing another writing stream tomorrow at 5 a.m. for me, which is 10 p.m. Eastern tonight. I am doing another Toosday sprint stream like this one at 6 p.m. my time, which is 11 a.m. Eastern on Thursday. And then on Friday, I will be doing another 5 a.m. sprint, so 10 p.m. Eastern on Thursday. And each of those is 2 hours. And then on Saturday at 7 a.m. my time, which is midnight Eastern, which is 11 p.m. Central on Friday night, is fanfics and chill with the fanfic friends. I don't know who's going to be there this week. I never know who's going to be there. We have a group on Discord, and I pop the link in, and whoever shows up shows up. That is from next week going to be the only streaming that I do on YouTube is the fanfics and chill. All of my other streams will be moving to Twitch. And I am also going to cut down to 3 streams a week for Twitch. 1 mental health chill and chat, 1 writing stream, and a gaming stream, because I need to force myself to play games because I need break time. So that was a really long, complicated answer for a very simple question, but yes. Kids are a full-time job. Yes, they are. Yes. Whales in a church, a whale getting communion. I love that so much. That is brilliant. Yes. Drawing whales in church sounds like a line of a parody of Hosier's Take Me to Church. I mean,
RE5 money ammo explain.
Okay. Yes. Okay. I believe you were referencing Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy. I was indeed. Time is an illusion, and lunchtime doubly so. Oh, Jace, I love you.
I am more amused by the idea of a whale taking communion. Like, do they just like swallow the priest entirely? Like,
I think it depends on what type of whale.
valid.
Yeah. So, okay, folks, we are going to do one last 20-minute sprint, even though it is going to take us over my usual end time. Jace, my darling, I will see you on your stream shortly. And I'm sorry that I'm cutting into your time. But I'm going to do it anyway. Sorry. Sako, do you want to count us in?
3, 2, 1, sprint.
All right, folks, that was our final sprint. Let me know how you did. Couldn't figure out why you couldn't hear me?
I heard you were super quiet, and I was like, there's no,
How did you do?
Not as productive as I would have liked. Wix doesn't like it when you try to use HTML. So I've been trying to work around putting my affiliate link on my Wix site and then trying to figure out how I would link it to my description. So that was my sprint.
That makes sense. I was doing more admin stuff. Got my events calendar all sorted and updated on my website. So that is now live and working and all the things. Also, I hit 290 subs here on YouTube during the stream. So thank you, everyone who is subscribed. I really appreciate you. And I am at 44 followers on Twitch.
Nice.
I am 6 away from 50, which is one of the requirements for making Twitch affiliate. I have met it. Once I hit 50 followers, I will have met 3 of the 4 requirements for affiliate, which is super exciting. The big one is getting 3 average viewers, but I'm not too worried about that. I believe it will happen. So, folks, if you would like to help me out, please go and follow me on Twitch, twitch.tv/MoonBunnyCreative. Please and thank you. Christine says the teensy fins doing prayer hands. An orca whale sticking its tongue out meekly for the priest. That's what happened to Jonah. I love this. I'd like some Pixar style whale speak in the choir. Having a whale of a time. Yes. Whales are not impressed by Jesus walking on the water. Jenni had to run.
Jenni had to run.
Thank you for joining, Jenni. Jenni, I believe, is live on Jace's channel right now doing the Perfect Pancakes Sims 4 challenge. So when we finish up here, which will be in just a few minutes, if Sims 4 is your kind of thing, please go and check out Jace's stream. Gull says, I overstayed in the last sprint. I remembered that I should come back and it's sprint again. Seriously, I'm terrible at sprinting when I'm actually writing. And then Marco said, what matters is that you are writing. Yes. Obviously, we love to have your interaction in the chat. However, getting the things done is more important. BC popped in to say, hey, you're writing weirdos, almost missed the stream entirely. That is cool. Thank you for stopping by, BC, my darling. It is always lovely to see you. Brandon also popped in. Good evening, morning, night, lads, gals, and non-binary pals. Thank you for stopping by, Brandon. We are wrapping up, but it is always good to see you. Raven says, knighthood preserve me. I just realized I stopped breaking my narrative into chapters 22 pages ago. Oof.
That's for future Raven to handle.
Yeah. There was a discussion about chapter breaks in a stream at some point in the last couple of days. And I think we have come to the conclusion that the story will break where the story breaks.
Mm-hmm.
And as long as your readers are getting somewhere that they can go, whew, it's all good. I mean, for most of the Discworld series, Terry Pratchett didn't use chapter breaks at all, just scene breaks. So that's a thing. MB finished work with 25 seconds to spare. Now for a quick For the Words sprint before putting the kiddos in the bath.
I miss For the Words. I just haven't. I can't like justify the fee.
Mm-hmm.
So I did the trial thing and loved it. Absolutely loved it.
Yeah. Doll is about to finish a flash fiction. That's awesome. BC squeezed in 98 words since she popped in. Stream bouncing at the moment. That's cool. Stream hoppers united. Stream frogs forever. Rem put some fish in water to defrost, took the dog out, alerted some readers of my fanfic about a posting soon, and got 396 words between two fics. That is awesome. Brandon arrived and studied. That is also excellent. At a guess, 877 words for Raven. Resolution of the story got me on a roll. This is going to require entire revamping to retain the intended air of mystery, which I've murdered by over-explaining everything. That's fine. The first draft is just you telling yourself the story. That's all. MB says, fine, I'll join Twitch then. Thank you, MB. I really appreciate that. It's kind of important if you want to continue attending these streams that you do follow me on Twitch, because I am going to be streaming predominantly on Twitch from next week. Yes, I am. Please do follow me. I will follow you back. Christine got some project journaling and jumping into drafting soon.
Nice.
Spence put a link in. I don't know if that is going to work because that is a mod view link. So take out the bit that says moderator.
Take out the bit that says moderator, yeah.
Yes. Don't know how to fix the word count there, as I don't know how many words I wrote. Totally cool. You wrote some words, you did the things. Also, by the way, folks, you don't ever at any point have to report what you've done or how you've done. It's just, if you would like to, we are here. That is future use problem. I can fix it later. Drafting mantra, yes. Future Raven is going to be pissed at present Raven when present Raven becomes past Raven. Yes. That is definitely a thing. It was not confusing at all. I totally got that. Brandon, you have missed yet another Tuesday. It is the final Tuesday, I am sorry to say. Dublin is back in level 5 lockdown, so we'll probably be able to catch Tuesdays. You might catch some streams, but you won't catch a Tuesday. And also, you will probably not catch my streams because they are at 3 a.m. for you. So, ... question mark. Except my Friday stream would be at 2:30 in the afternoon for you. Also, South Africa is back in level 3 lockdown, so I feel you. MB has not used it in ages, so looking forward to getting back into it. That is awesome. Spence did laundry, sketchbook, stirred the bone broth. The cartilage has started to dissolve now. Yum. Okay, MB is also on Twitch. That is awesome. Yes, I am still live, but I am wrapping up. So that's a thing. That'll be a trick to be followed back. I got a dearth of followers on my Twitch channel. Doesn't help that I haven't used it much in the last year. It's cool. It'll be there when you decide to come back. Shadow says it just irritates me. I was keeping track on Nano and then decided I didn't like how it was tracking. Oops. That's why I made a spreadsheet for myself.
Yep, I did the same.
Yes, RIP Tuesdays. It has just worked out in such a way that basically something had to give, and Tuesdays is what ended up giving.
Yeah.
Raven has to get second computer to rebuild streaming setup before we get back to game streaming. Might do creative writing streams though, so that might end up being a thing. Do it. There is not a huge community, but there is a community on Twitch of writers and other.
I heard it is now. I heard it is now a category on Twitch.
It is a category, yes. There is a writers category on Twitch, so there is definitely a market for it. Doll says, whenever I caught the Tuesdays, I enjoyed the streams very much. Thank you, Doll. I really appreciate that. Yeah, Tuesdays are gone. Sorry. I will definitely catch you in other streams, Brandon. Good luck in lockdown. It can be hard, but you can get through it. Yes, I am. I'm not taking too much strain in lockdown, honestly. I am a bit of a recluse to begin with. And I get plenty of social interaction streaming on YouTube and on Twitch. So I'm fine with that. It's more... it makes it difficult for us to see the Mister's family and that kind of thing. Did the same for Nano. Always keep my own spreadsheet. Yes.
Yep. Otherwise, I'd crash the website.
Wait, what? I stepped away for just a second. Tuesdays are gone now. Yes, Tuesdays are gone. This is the last one. Thursday stream will be the last Thursday stream. I am going to be streaming on Tuesdays on my Twitch channel, but it will not be the Tuesday stream. It will be Tuesday, 5 a.m. my time, which is Monday, 10 p.m. Eastern. And that will be the No Pressure Rap Sesh Mental Health Chill and Chat stream. So that's what's happening. Basically, I am getting burnout from streaming 6 days a week, usually 2 streams a day. Not that I'm hosting every stream, but it is becoming a bit too much. So I'm trying to cut down. I'm going to be streaming 3 days a week on Twitch, 1 day a week on YouTube. That is the Fanfics and Chill stream. And then have the weekly video going up on Sunday. Creative writing is getting more popular on Twitch. It is very cool. Christina's Fit Journal came in the mail today. That's awesome.
Awesome.
Tuesdays became Toodles days. This is true. Yes. You are welcome, doll. It was lovely to see you. I have taken a break. I basically didn't stream at all for about 10 days. Aside from guesting on Zara's Trees and Tarot, and then the Great
Vampire.
Vampire. Yeah, that's it. That I don't really count as streaming because I'm playing. It's not work.
You're not the one doing all the heavy lifting. Yeah.
Yeah.
Even if it is Kaz's story right now.
Yeah, it is heavy Kaz at the moment. but I have to say I'm loving it. So
I'm glad. I'm so glad.
yes, understand the burnout, even if just co-hosting it is difficult. Burned out last year doing all of that too. Yes. You absolutely deserve a break. Thank you very much. I've had a break. I'm coming back to this fresh. This week is my last week of full on streaming. And it's because I signed up to do the Creative Kickstart Camp before I hit my burnout wall. And I honor my commitments as far as possible. It was possible for me to come back and not be harmful to myself. So I have come back for this week. That is a lot to do. You deserve a break. Christine, thank you for being here. I'm glad that I was able to offer you some comfort over the holidays. MB, I will email you some things, some people that you should check out. I would go into it now, but I'm already almost half an hour over time. Also, if you check out my channel on Twitch, right down the bottom of the page, there is a list of creators that I follow. So go and check them out. It is mostly author tubers. And then I will let you know some other cool people that you should check out.
Cool.
So, Sarko, do you want to do your outro?
Howdy Howlers, I'm Sako Toomey, also known as Cass Foy. I write horror and I'm a witch and I'm a graphic designer, and sometimes I combine those three things. So if you are looking to market yourself as an author, please visit my Cass Voigt Sako Toomey account. And if you are looking to be a witchier witch, please to be visiting my The Witch of Tilwith Teg account, which was in the chat earlier as well. I would love to see you. I do coffee streams every morning. It'd be great.
Awesome. Both of Sarko's channels are linked in the description box down below, as is Jenni from The Right Mama and the playlist for the Creative Kickstart Camp, which this stream is a part of, and all of the places where you can find me and my merch and my books and all of the things. So check those out if you would like. No pressure. It's cool. We're chill. Folks, thank you very much for joining me for this final Tuesday stream. It has been a blast. It's been great. I'm so happy to see all of you at any time. Thank you. Black lives still matter. Trans rights are still human rights. You are real, you are valid, and you are loved. Stay safe, stay strong, and until next time, happy writing. We'll see you again soon.